What's up guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Jeanette. For those of you who don't know me, I am a flight attendant, and in today's video I am doing another Amazon haul. So you all know that I love to waste my money on Amazon, and I am constantly looking for new things that I could buy that could make my life easier when I travel or when I work. So once 2020 started, I got some new stuff and I thought, why not make a video for you about it again, so you guys can have all my little secrets and tips on ways that I keep myself organized for when I travel. So if this is something that you would want to see, then please keep on watching. What's up you guys? So I'm sitting here outside. I figured, why not film outside? I've been cooped up all day inside the house and I need some fresh air, and I'm sure you guys want to see something other than a living room wall. So here I am. Before I get started, I hope you guys are being safe, and I hope you guys are healthy, and I hope you guys are not going a little too crazy staying at home, or if you have kids, going crazy with the kids. But anyways, all right, moving on, let's get started. So I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but I'm going to start with the new makeup bag that I got. So if you watched the last video, the makeup bag that I had was nice and it kept my stuff organized. However, I felt like it was still a little too big. Like, it took up a lot of space because it was so square, and my electronics case was also square, so it just was hard to fit my electronics case, my makeup bag, and my toiletry bag all in the same area, which is how I usually pack my bag. So I thought I would try and look for a new makeup bag that was kind of like half the size, I guess you could say. And so this is the bag that I found. It is the Gonex. I don't know. You guys, all of this stuff, I will link it in the description below. So if you want to get the exact same thing, you can find it in the description, and it'll be so much easier than me trying to name all these random names. Or I might even get them wrong, who knows. But this is the bag that I found. So I like this bag because of the size. It's a little bit more compact. It's not as easy as my old makeup bag, where I can just pop one thing out and then pop it back in right away. It's more of like, I take out the top layer and then I use what I need, and then I put it all back in afterwards. And honestly, I haven't really felt that it's taken up way too much more time than usual, so it's not too bad. I have been able to fit my things a little bit better in my bag with a little bit more space to play with, so that is a plus. So right off the bat, when you open it up and you take a look at the bottom zipper, this is where I hold all of my mascara and my foundation, face products, powders, eyebrow stuff. So this is where I have all the containers, and if you can see here, the way that I have it organized is basically all my things are standing up, and then whatever is in a box is kind of like laying down on its side. And then there are two mesh pockets here on the side, which I keep things in. And then there is a zipper pocket on this side. I don't have anything in it at the moment, but that is also an extra if that's something that you like. And then going into the next zipper area. So as you can see here, this is where I keep all my brushes. So this makeup bag came with its little like mirror thing, but I don't really use it because the way that it reflects me is kind of distorted and I can't really do anything. So okay, so let's talk about this one. So in this flap we have a kind of plastic covering for my makeup brushes so I don't get makeup all over the place, which in my last bag it literally got everywhere and completely destroyed the makeup bag from the inside. So this is nice, and I keep my makeup brushes here, like I said, just so I can keep them away and not have whatever makeup is on them transfer to my other stuff. So if you look in this, on this side, I have the long pencil items, which is my eyebrow pencil and my eyeliner. And then I have some SPF, some concealer, and eyebrow gel. And in this little mesh pouch, I have my 2 face applicators. So it's really nice. There are these elastic bands that kind of hold everything and keep everything in place and keep it from moving around, which I love. And also the mesh pockets are very nice. So far, so good. You guys know that all the stuff that I show you, I like to try it first and then give you a review after. So I'm not giving you some bogus like, oh, I saw this girl on YouTube with this item, so I just bought it and I'm making another YouTube video. No, I actually try this stuff, I test it out, I see how I like it, I use it in different scenarios just so I can make sure that it is up to my standards before I recommend it to you guys. So far so good. I love this bag. It has a little handle on the outside, so if I am like traveling with friends or something and we're all in the hotel room, I can easily just pick it up, grab it, take it to the bathroom, and do my makeup. So this is that. Okay, and that makeup bag is $14.99, so $15, not too bad. Okay, up next, I'm going to go over my toiletry bag. I bought a new toiletry bag. You know, most of the time I feel like I just get bored of what I have in my bag, so I'm like, let me see what I can buy that can change it up a little bit. But no, most of the stuff that I buy, again, it's because I didn't like the way certain things were on the old one, so that's why I bought the new one. Okay, so this is, it doesn't have a name on the Amazon website. Okay, it is the Norway toiletry bag. It is in the flamingo print. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So this also has a handle on the outside, and when you unzip it, you get 1, 2, 3 different sections. The first section is a small zipper pouch with a plastic covering, and it's clear so I can see what's in there. And here I keep like my cotton pads, my cotton balls, any like travel size nail files or anything like that that I take with me. Anything that's small and flat, usually I put in this guy. And if you can see here on this flap, there is a metal hook. So I've seen some toiletry bags on Amazon that they're nice bags, but they have plastic hooks. My only issue with that is sometimes your bag gets thrown around, and you know, maybe this won't happen, but if it breaks, then it's gonna suck because you can't hang it from anywhere, and then you'd have to just get a completely new bag. So I typically look for bags with a metal hook because I know metal is not gonna break easily, and it's just easier to work with all around. And yeah, okay, so next section is it has a zipper pouch and 3 mesh pockets in the front. So in the zipper pouch, I have my small items like my tweezers or hair ties or like nail clippers, and then You know, the mesh pouches, I have like all my, there's no really organization method to these items. I just put it in there because it fit and it worked. So that is that. So this is where I keep my stuff. But if you go into this next pouch area, it's really nice because every single thing has its own elastic band that holds it down and keeps it from moving. But there is also a lot of extra space where I can just add in a ton of things. So, and it has a mesh covering so I can easily see what I have in there if I put anything extra for when we like travel outside of the country. Sometimes I'll add extra shampoo bottles or conditioner bottles and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to see in there and find what I'm looking for. And this one is $9.99, $10, $10. So it's a pretty good price, I think, for a pretty sturdy toiletry bag. I also have this, like, I got this in a subscription box and I kind of like it. It's the makeup eraser, but I use it differently than what it... Sam! But I use it differently than what the directions say, so maybe I'll do a nighttime routine for you guys so I can show you how I use it. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this next item is a new electronics case. I got this because I did not like the way the old one was. Since I got a new camera, I have a new way of charging the battery. And in my old bag, it was really not hard because I guess I could have just thrown everything in there, but it didn't look how I wanted it to look when I organized my stuff in it, so I didn't like it. So I got a new one, you guys. Don't ask questions. Okay, so let me show you guys how this one is different. So the first section has kind of similar setup to the old one, but there are some elastic bands on this side that hold any wiring, and the mesh pouches where you can place SD cards or extra batteries for the camera. Really nice. And then on this side there are some more elastics for more wires. As you can see, I have a lot of charging cables just because I know that I have multiple things that I need to charge that have an iPhone connector, and also Nick's stuff. And if we have anybody who travels with us and they forget a cord, I have some extras. So it's never a bad thing to have extra cords. Also, you never know when you're gonna be somewhere and then you forget a cord and lose it, or it breaks, or whatever the case may be. But I have quite a bit of extra iPhone cords, and you should not go somewhere without some way to contact somebody if you need to. So yeah. And then in the bottom here I have it has a zipper mesh pouch, and I just put my hard drive in there because, you know, gotta store all my old stuff, all my old footage. So yeah. Oh, and also this bag also has a handle on the outside. Okay, and next up in the next section, okay, so if you look here, I don't really have many items in this side because I don't know what to put in there yet. And so right now it's empty, but there is a zipper mesh pouch here. I'm assuming you can put like a small iPad or something. I don't know what I would use it for yet, but I guess I can update you guys if I find something to put in there. But yeah, there is that extra pouch, and it's nice because they're all mesh, so you can see where everything is. Because if you are like me, I forget where I put things. So yeah, it's good to have a mesh pouch where you can see all your stuff. So if you look in this side, this side is divided into sections, and these are removable. And so the way I have it set up is I don't have my laptop charger in here, but I usually keep my laptop charger right here. And then I have my camera charger and then an extra USB wall outlet charger thing. So yeah, and then I have an extra battery pack, and then I have this extension cord. So I really love this bag the way that it is, just because of how organized it keeps my electric items. And then with the whole charging situation with my camera, I can have the charger and then some wires and all that stuff. So it's really a good bag, and this one costs $15.99, so $16. So it's a tiny bit more, so it's a tiny bit cheaper than the other bag, just by a couple bucks. But yeah, I like this bag. Okay, so the next thing is, you guys saw it in my bag. It is the wall outlet extension cord. So I got this. I gave in. I've always said that I don't want to have an extension cord in my bag, but you guys, this is a really good one. So it is from Anchor, and let me undo this for you. So it is, I don't know how long this is. Maybe like, I want to say it's almost 5 feet, just about 5 feet probably. But if you look here on the head, so it has a USB-C port and 2 USB ports, and then it has two plugs here. So I can have my camera charging on one side, and I can have a I can charge my phones here, and then I can have, if I have more phones or more things that I need to charge, I can plug in my wall outlet into here and then charge from this one as well. So I really like this. I caved and I got it just because I like, same reason for my electronics bag, but I got a new camera, and with the new camera there was a new way that I had to charge it. So I thought to myself, this is going to be a hassle if I start plugging it in outlets that I don't normally use when I go to hotels. I've told you guys before that I put everything that I own when I go to hotel rooms in the same place. So if I was plugging in my camera battery in a different outlet, I knew it was just a matter of time before I forgot it, because that is how I learned to keep everything in the same place, is I've forgotten things in hotel rooms. So I was like, I did not want to do that, because I knew that getting a replacement battery and a replacement charger is going to be expensive. So I was just like, you know what, let me just get this outlet. And I was going to get another one at first, this kind of square one, but that was just so bulky. But this is perfect. It's nice and flat. It fits in my electronics case perfectly, and it's not too heavy, so I don't really feel a difference in my bag weight. But yeah, it's great. I love it. I use it all the time. Even if I don't need to use it, I'll pop it out and still use it. All right, moving on to the final item. This is my work tote bag. So I also got this bag when I got my camera because now my camera is attached to the small tripod that I showed you in my last video, and also I have a mic on it. So it's just really bulky for me to walk around, and it didn't fit in my last backpack, which was really tiny. So at first I was looking at e-bags, because that's where I usually get my travel gear, but I thought to myself, there were a lot of expensive options, and at the moment I didn't want to get something too expensive. So I thought, why not look on Amazon for something that's a little bit cheaper, and maybe I might like it and I can add it to my next video. So I had that in mind, and I ended up finding one, and it's really nice. So this is the bag. It is a laptop bag. So I really like it because of all of the pockets that it has. If you take a look to the front of the bag and you open up that zipper, it's nice because it has a slot for my passport, and then a couple pen slots here in case of an emergency and I forget a pen, which I do all the time. And there are some credit card slots here, but in the topmost credit card slot, I keep my work badge and my parking access card. And it's nice because when I am showing all that stuff to KCM, I just pop both of these out, and it's just easy access. Like, that is what is important to me when it comes to my work bag, is that I can access everything really easily, and that's what this is. And then what's nice is the next PayPal credit card slots here. So I have notoriously forgotten my wallet multiple times because I pull my wallet out of my work bag. I only have one wallet. So I pull my wallet out of my work bag and I put it in my regular bag. And then there are sometimes when I'm on reserve where I don't pull it back out of my regular bag and put it in my work bag. And then I end up getting called for work, and I'm like rushing to get there because, I'm lazy, and then I lay in bed, and then it takes me forever to get ready. And then now I'm rushing to work. So there have been plenty of times where I forget to grab my wallet, and I've had to like Venmo flight attendants and be like, can you give me cash because I don't have my wallet on me. So now I just keep an emergency credit card in here that I could use for the trip. And yeah, so I can get myself food and stuff like that. So yes, be careful. But that's what I love that about this bag, is that I can have that in there and I know it's there and I never take it out. So that's nice. So up top here we have another zipper pouch, and that's just where I keep my work iPad. This is my flight attendant manual, and then where I take my drink orders and all that stuff. So I keep that in here at all times. Yeah. So if you look here on the sides, there are some pockets for any cups or anything that you might want to put in here. Usually I put my my Yeti in here so that way I can stay hydrated. But I'll put whatever drink I get while I'm working, I'll put it in here, and it's really nice to have that on both sides. So if you take a look on the inside of the bag, there is a zipper pouch on this side where I just keep some extra few dollars of cash. I have like a little emergency flashlight in here. It's so cute. And I have also a bag of these little, these cute little flight attendant wings that I give to kids if I have kids on my flight. I love giving it to them because they get so excited. They're just like, oh my gosh. Some of them want to be pilots or flight attendants, so it's a big deal when they get one of these little... Okay, so that's the zipper pouch. So if you look in front of the zipper pouch, there are pockets. So I don't have it in here, but usually I keep my watch in here so I don't forget that either. And then I have my extra set of wings in case that is something that I also forget, because sometimes I leave it on my shirt. Then I have disinfectant wipes and Advil in this pocket. So there are two pockets here. And then the main area of the bag where I just keep all my bulky stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into what I have in my bag. Maybe I'll do that in a separate video. I kind of do want to go over what I take with me when I travel and stuff like that. Like, there are a lot of stuff missing in here just because I haven't really been flying a lot. Anyways, that is for another video, so we are moving on. So in these pockets here, there are extra pockets that are padded for your laptop and for a small, or actually a large iPad. So it's nice. There are 2 slots here for both of those. So if you are a person who does both a laptop and an iPad or a tablet, you can fit both of those in there very easily. I love this bag. I love that on this side there is a little thing here where I can just slide it into my handle on my roller bag and not worry about it moving around too much or having to carry it on my shoulder, because sometimes, you know, it hurts my shoulder. But yeah, it's a great bag, and it ended up costing me, it's not expensive at all. Let's see here. It ended up costing me $33.99 for this bag. So it's a good deal, and it's sturdy, and it hasn't failed me yet. I really love the straps because it is leather on the outside but cloth on the inside, so it doesn't really slip on your shoulder, which is a big plus if I do carry it. It doesn't move around too much. And then it also comes with, I don't have it on now, but it comes with a longer shoulder strap, so you can wear it like a crossbody or carry it like a duffel if you want to. But yeah, it's a great bag. You can just tell with the zippers that it is just a high quality made bag, even though it's only 30 bucks, but it's a really good bag. And I have spilled stuff on there. It's really easy to just wipe it down and it all goes away. Alright, you guys, that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I gave you some new stuff that you can waste your money on just like I do. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!